Hello everyone, welcome to this update video today. I hope that you are doing really good and we're going to be looking at what is taking place. So there is a low pressure system, a trough, which is nearby the Caribbean, and that's been helping to influence the weather across some areas. We'll be talking about that. We'll also be looking at what is expected in the short term as it pertains to rainfall activity. And we also have a couple graphics to take a look at in terms of seeing an increase in moisture and possibly development. So let's go ahead and get into the details with that. So as we take a look at the map here for the North Atlantic, this is the infrared weather satellite. There's been quite a bit of action in parts of the United States, a lot of that moving off into the northern Gulf of Mexico right now. And then there is that trough that I highlighted initially, so it's close to the Caribbean, and it's been helping out to influence some showers and even thunderstorms. And elsewhere there may be a couple passing showers or some overcast skies, but nothing crazy is going on right now. Rainfall forecast for today through tomorrow morning. Here we can see what is expected. And more color indicates more rain. So especially as we see those orange to red shadings popping up, that is indicating going up to an inch or so of rain, possibly higher totals. So within parts of the Greater Antilles, such as Jamaica, Hispaniola, and also Puerto Rico, there could be some additional downpours anywhere from this afternoon going through tomorrow morning. As for Cuba, the Cayman Islands, Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos, much is not expected. We're not really seeing any colors around, so maybe just a stray shower at best. Much not expected for the Virgin Islands either. And then for much of the Leeward Islands and parts of the Windward Islands as well, there could be some heavy downpours at times and even some thunderstorms. Further south as we head towards St. Lucia, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, Grenada, Tobago, Barbados, there may not be much rain at all. Down to Trinidad, a few passing showers possible. Northern South America will likely be active with many instances of showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon. And a little bit of activity may be near the ABC Islands, but a whole lot of rain is not expected. Things may also be a little bit active for Costa Rica, Panama, and other parts of Central America. So that is what is expected as it relates to the rainfall activity. Now, this is a graphic that came out last evening. So this is from the Climate Prediction Center, and this is our Global Tropics Hazards Outlook. Now we're focusing on it in terms of precipitation, and the green shadings indicate above average rain or more rain than normal. The brown shadings indicate below average rain. So we have two time frames here, one forecast for the week of May 14th to 20th, and the next for May 21st through the 27th of the month. So we're focusing on the Caribbean here, and for both of these time frames, we can see all those green shadings across much of the Caribbean, indicating that there's likely to be above average rainfall across many areas. And that somewhat ties in to the development that models have been hinting at a little bit. Now, mind you, there's no guarantee that we're going to be seeing anything form, but just an increase in rainfall can be enough to do some damage, especially as it pertains to the heavy rainfall, which eventually may lead to flooding in the more vulnerable places. So as I speak about that, we're going to be taking a look at the sea surface temperatures as well. Now, over the past 7 days, there's definitely been a warm up in the tropical Atlantic. We can see these orange and yellowish shadings indicating above average temperatures, or where temperatures are warmer than normal. The western tropical Atlantic has been warming up, going to the eastern Caribbean. We can see that swath of those shadings there to indicate the above average temperature. So things are definitely warming up as we progress to summer. And in terms of seeing potential development, we still have the ensemble members for GFS being quite consistent about that happening, and airflow pressure possibly forming in the southwest Caribbean and attempting to get itself together. And as I've mentioned multiple times, that will be dependent on how conducive the environment is. This early, the environment is not normally favorable to see any major development take place. We tend to normally see a lot of subtropical systems that may generate in May. Some of those may transition into tropical cyclones. However, there's no guarantee of that happening, and we don't have all the models agreeing on something forming. And then as it pertains to the Euro, there's only a few members sniffing at something in the southwestern Caribbean. Most of those are kind of more to the eastern Pacific, which the eastern Pacific hurricane season begins on the 15th of May. So something may form over in that ocean basin. Generally, though, we could see that rain increase within parts of the Caribbean, as we just highlighted on that graphic from the Climate Prediction Center. So there's definitely some time out, guys, and I'll be keeping you posted as necessary. Again, nothing is solid in terms of any development. There's no guarantee, and right now it's safe to say that there's a very minimal chance of that happening. But again, we've got that trough nearby the Lesser Antilles, which is helping to influence the rainfall within the area. And that's pretty much it for this update video. I do hope you found it to be quite informative, but if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll get to you when I can, and remember to always be weatherwise.